Lab Tutors.
Hi fellows, welcome to Lab Tutors, and today we are in our natural sciences lab. Normally we focus on health sciences and data. They are natural sciences. So we are on lesson 2 of laboratory apparatus. And here today we are going to be discussing just few apparatus, and coming next you'll be seeing that we'll be discussing them in detail. Now here we have our balance. The balance is used to measure the mass of substances. Now you know that we are measuring the mass of substances. We need something. We are not going to put our hand under any chemical to put on this plate. Alright, so we need the spatula. The spatula looks like a spoon. So the spatula will be used to add substance. This is time that we take a look at our test tubes and that of the test tube stand. This, you see, with yellow color, this is the stand. This is the test tube stand, and these are the test tubes. These tubes are what we use to perform tests. Now, we look at this also. Now we have the test tube, we have the test tube stand. This is the test tube holder. The main reason for this holder is to hold the test tube for easy removal. When we want to move this test tube from here, we can use the test tube holder. The test tube holder comes in different shapes, okay? They come different, and now you see that this is the wooden test tube, and they both play the same role. Okay, in here we have a thermometer. This thermometer is normally used in our science lab to measure temperature. It indicates the boiling point of anything, of any substance. This one will not play the same role as the pipette does. What happened to this one is that it adds liquid, but it adds drop by drop. For the pipette, it doesn't add drop by drop. But for this one, it adds drop by drop. So we call it the dropper. And let's take a look at this. Now you see it that each time we close it, each time we press it together, it closes, right? So we can use it to pick up smaller objects in our laboratory. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay. Now you see, we can use this one to pick up smaller objects, and it is called the faucet. All right, let's talk about this. This is called a crucible. A crucible looks like a pot. All right, and we use a crucible to melt metal. And a crucible has a holder also, but we don't call it crucible holder. We call it a crucible tongue. Okay, this is common, and I know everyone here knows it. This is the test tube brush. Now the test tube brush is used to clean a container that we cannot put our hand in. All right, you see this? Now we can use it to easily clean this tube. Okay. We got something similar to the crucible, and this is the mortar and the pestle. We can use this to grind substances where we are to conduct a test on food. Maybe you want to know whether this food has a carbohydrate or whatsoever. We can use this mortar and the pestle to grind it. Okay. You see this? This is a candle, this is a jar. So this is a candle jar, this is a candle. And these two can be used in place of the Bunsen burner. Okay, it's a source of fire. It is used to give us flame where we are to heat certain apparatus. Good. Now, we talk about the Bunsen burner, we talk about crucible, and this is time we look at the stand and the ring. This entire thing is the stand and the ring. Let's say the ring is used to hold flag when you are heating, most especially in our distillation process. And this is the wire gauze. Our wire gauze is always placed under a flask, and that will be between the flask and that of the flame. Let's take a look at it. After this wire gauze, we have something here like this. This is the round bottom flask. Now, the round bottom flask can be used in the process of distillation. We have something here called a condenser. This is the condenser. And the condenser doesn't work alone. It works in line with the round bottom flask. Now, I told you the round bottom flask is used in the process of distillation, and the condenser too works in the process of distillation. The condenser is responsible to condense the vapor into liquid. Okay, this is a stopper. Now the stopper is used to close tubes. It is used to close the vacuum of tubes. You see this? We have our stopper here. And the stopper here can be used also on the round bottom flask. The stopper can be used on the round bottom flask in the process of distillation. Now, this will help us to stop the flame from passing. Okay. Funnel. This is very common. We use it in our homes. We use it in the market. This is funnel, and we use funnel to direct liquid. Alright? And also in our laboratory setting, we use funnel to filter. Okay. Here we have our clay triangle. We have the clay triangle. The clay triangle is responsible to give support to the funnel. Where the ring is wider than the funnel, the clay triangle can hold the funnel. Let's see it. See that? It can pass. But without the clay triangle, this funnel will pass through. Where we are using this funnel to filter, we got something called filter paper. This is responsible for filtration. Okay? Now, we got something in laboratory setting we call tubing. This can be used as tubing. And the tubing are apparatus that are used to connect flags together or other apparatus together. In the process of distillation, we will need this tubing. Through the aid of the stopper, we can be able to connect the tubing and that of the condenser. Okay. So this is the conical flask. The conical flask was discussed in lesson 1, and we said it is used for mixing, stirring, and heating. We look at this jar. This is a solution bottle. After you have prepared a solution, this is where you are going to keep it. So never drink anything from bottle like this in the clinical setting, in the laboratory setting. This is a wash bottle. A wash bottle is used to wash apparatus. Sometimes it's used to hide water. Okay. Finally, let's look at these two that were discussed previously in lesson 1. We'll talk about beaker. We'll talk about the cylinder flask. The beaker can be used to transfer liquid from one bottle to another. The beaker is used in that process because it has a lip that make the work easier. Good. This is the cylinder flask. Now the cylinder flask is used to measure the volume of liquid. It is used to measure the volume of liquid. This is the most recommended and appropriate apparatus to measure liquid. So, never use a beaker to measure where you have the cylinder flask. Never use a conical flask to measure where you have the cylinder flask. This is the appropriate apparatus for measurement. Thank you. It has been nice being with you, and hopefully the next time I come here we actually going to focus on the distillation apparatus. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.